Hey guys, it's Joe, and I don't really know how to do this video and do it right. There's a lot of things I need to say, and I'm not really sure how to go about saying them, so I'm just going to do my best. First off, I just want to thank each and every one of you who has faithfully prayed for my daughter. I have appreciated that. She has appreciated that. My whole family has appreciated that more than you can know, and I still need you to keep praying. We didn't get good news recently. Um, she had to go to the hospital the other day and have a biopsy done on the place in her brain. And it came back saying that it was it's a it's a malignant brain tumor. It's hard to say those words. She is 10 years old. And by medical standards, they don't give us a lot of time with her. But as I've told you all before, I am a man of faith, and I have seen my God do many wonderful things. And the worst thing that I could do right now is give up on her and lose faith, both of which I'm not going to do. I have had an uncle with stage 4 terminal cancer who is a very devout Christian man who loves God very deeply. And he has a lot of faith in God. And he is now cancer free. 100% cancer free. They had told him to come home and that there just be prepared that there was no help for him. So he came home. He sought out prayer, or he prayed. He sought out help from God, and he changed his diet, started eating cleaner the way God intended us to eat, and cleansed his body. And through uh, his faith and through him changing his lifestyle and cleaning his body out from the garbage that was in it, he is now 100% cancer free. Or at least that's my understanding of it. He's 100% cancer free. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep my composure making this video. I just want to say thank you again for being there. I know you've never met me. I never met you all. But you all have said the kindest, nicest things in the comment section and have told me you're going to pray for her, and you have, and I believe it, and I thank you. And here's the thing. They told us that this tumor was an aggressive tumor and that it was going to spread rapidly. But then they stopped and they said, But this hasn't grown in 3 months. 3 months was when we first found out she had it, and 3 months ago was when we started praying faithfully. And I told you all, and I told many others about it, and everyone has prayed faithfully since June. And since June, when we first found out, this tumor has not grown. And the doctors have told me they don't understand this. They said, how can a malignant brain tumor sit stagnant for 3 months when it is an aggressive, they call it like a DIPG tumor. I don't really know all of it other than that it is probably the worst thing you can have, for especially in regards to brain tumors. I know you guys come here to watch EDF videos, and uh, don't expect to hear sad, sappy videos like this broadcast. But I consider you all friends in a way. I've never met you all, but I've been running this channel for over 2 years, and a lot of you have been here for that time. And I don't have a large subscriber base, but I have a lot of wonderful people. And I would rather have wonderful people as my subscribers than to have a large subscriber base. And so I share things with you all because I'm a father and I'm desperate for my daughter to be healed. And so I want as many people praying as possible. And I know some of you out there aren't people of faith, and I don't judge you for that. I thank you for your kind comments. I thank you for your well wishes. And I know some of you out there are people of faith. And faith can move mountains. It can. Another part of this video, and I don't know how to do this right, and I don't blame you if you get upset at me for bringing this up. But we're doing everything we can, because they told us that they could do radiation and chemotherapy, and it would just buy her some time. Not much time, but it would buy her time, but it would leave her sick. And she's autistic. She's an autistic little girl, a wonderful little girl. I love her with all my being. And she can't do that because it's 5 days a week. It would take up about 2/3 of the day. And so she would be miserable, and she'd have to be put to sleep 5 days a week because she can't do things on her face. So she would be in torment doing the radiation. The chemo would not help. The radiation would just help slow its progression. And so we were left between a rock and a hard place, not knowing exactly what to do. But my wife and I, we decided that we're not going to do the radiation or the chemotherapy because it would just be miserable for my daughter. Miserable because it's 6 weeks of radiation, 5 days a week for 6 weeks, and she was already tortured for about a month in the hospital, and it was just so depressing for her. So we're not going to make her miserable. So we're trying another way. We're trying nutrition. We are trying to flush her body I've been reading a lot of wonderful things, and there's a lot of cases of people doing similar things and having very positive results, and a lot of times having their bodies completely cleansed of the cancer. And the truth of the matter is, when the good Lord made this place and He made our foods, He didn't put all this garbage in them that we have now. And this garbage is killing people left and right. So we have gone the organic route, and I'm a one in. I have a wife and 3 kids. And when we found out that my daughter was autistic, it was suggested to us that we not put her in public school because of how bad she would suffer with it, because autism's different for everyone. Some are mild, some are moderate, and my daughter, she doesn't have the social skills that are necessary. I've seen other kids just abuse her horrendously, and the gift of her autism is she doesn't know when they're doing it. She doesn't realize they're making fun of her and being cruel to her. So my wife had to leave her job to take care of her at home and to teach her. My wife was a school teacher. So I've got one income, and my daughter gets an SSI check, both of which just cover our bills, our monthly bills. Her medical's covered. She gets her insurance through her SSI, and so my daughter's medical bills are covered. But what we aren't covered with is the money for the foods that we need to change to. I had to go out and buy. We have to switch her to organic food to get the toxins out of her body, to jumpstart her immune system, to boost it, to do the things that need to be done for that. And we don't have the money for that. I had to go to the store the other day, and I bought just a handful of things that I could find at the store, which organic food's hard to find in my area. I'm out in the country. And what I did find, it was like $60 some for barely anything. I I don't even know how to do this. I feel bad asking, but we need help. We need help with this. Our church is doing a fundraiser for us to help us, and that's going to be, I don't know what we'll get from that, and it'll be a blessing, and I'll be thankful for it. But this is going to be an ongoing thing, and we need help. So if you feel led to, and you don't have to, and please don't misunderstand me. I'm not seeking money to just go buy things. I'm seeking money to help my daughter get the foods that she needs. Because we got to try everything. We got to try every possible thing we can. And if you're a parent, then you understand, because you love your kids. And you don't want to see them go before you. I don't have a Patreon or anything like that. I have PayPal. And I am not going to hold anything against you all if I don't receive one single dime of a donation for her. I will not hold that against you at all, because you don't know her. You don't know me. And you don't know our situation. And you don't know if I'm telling you the truth or not. You don't have paperwork in front of you showing her diagnosis. So I understand. I really, truly do understand. But if you would like to help, it would be it would be greatly appreciated, and it would be used for her food. It would be used for her health. We're trying. We're trying to do anything that we can. Sorry. So if you want to, it would be appreciated. I feel as I don't even know exactly how to tell you to donate to PayPal because I don't do stuff like this. But I believe it has to do with my email that my PayPal is set up with. So I will leave my email address in the description below. I'm fighting to save her life, and I will take help anywhere I can get it right now. God bless each and every one of you, and I thank you for being here with me for the last 3 months as my family has dealt with this. You all are wonderful people, and I am glad that I have got to talk to you all over the years. Uh, my videos are going to have to stop for a while. I've got uh, bigger priorities right now. But for those of you who don't know, there's another EDF channel. It's his channel name is Kevin EDF, and he puts out a lot of great videos, guys. And so I highly recommend, if you don't know about his channel, that you go on over there and you'll get your EDF news. You'll get the updates that you're needing for the games that are coming out, um, for all the news and updates. I just won't be able to do it. I don't have the heart to do it right now. I do have one other video completed. It's the final video for the EDF 2017. I do have that one finished, and I'll probably just post that sometime. I had got that finished before we found out about Makayla's situation, so I'll try to upload that for you all, and that'll be my final video for a while along with this one. Thank you all for everything, and I will be back. This isn't the end of Earth Defense Force or EDF Central. This isn't the end of EDF Central. It's just going to have to be another hiatus for a while. I got to do everything I can to get my daughter feeling better. So, thank you. Take care, and God bless. And I will talk to each of you later.